Hello and welcome to Hercules of the Hills 21. All right, for our first lifter of the day, we have Alex. Coming in at a nice 27.5. Nice clean first lift.
Up next, we have Lily.
Lily now. Jump up to 80 kilos.
225, rack height 5.
Now, today you just have one commentator, that is me, Eric. So, I'm not sure the unhinged things that I will say today. Lily with 80 kilos on the bar.
The bar is loaded for Lily.
Handled by Mitch. That was quick.
And the judges say, good lift, 3 white lights.
Great lift.
Up next, we have Sahani.
Good opener.
80 kilos, same weight, rack height 8.
All right, Sahani now. With 80 kilos as well on the bar. Sahani is coached by John Wild.
Sahani lifting on home ground. The bar is loaded for Sahani.
All right, here we go. That was lightning fast.
That's a good lift.
That's a excellent morning today. Nice and rainy outside. High humidity. Should be fantastic for all our lifters. All right, Alyssa Gardner now. 92.5 on the bar. Good lift.
Up next, we have Blair, 115 kilos. At rack height 17, one red.
Blair Tobin, 115 kilo opener. Being handled by Coach Mitch and coached by him. It's always good to get that last second advice in on how to execute the lift. All right, here we go. That was quick. Good job.
Up next, we have Maddie. Same weight, rack height 12.
All right. Maddie Palmer now. 115 kilos on the bar as well.
Bit of a broken ankle.
A lot of the Adonis crew here, handled by Mitch today and coached by him. It's going to be a busy boy. Funny enough, he's also my coach. How good is that?
Just going to take a minute to fix something with the rack.
Oh, it's been a bit of a technical issue inside the rack. This is exactly what you want on these sort of days. It makes your nerves go just wild. When you're the lifter that's going to be out there and you're like, oh, now they're going to change everything around. How good is that? Hey, look at all that stuff. That nervous energy from Maddie, you can see it. Patiently waiting. This is what they're doing right now, just so you get an idea.
No, 115 kilo clean. Good.
Just setting it up still. That's right, Benru, yeah. Your my coach and T-Rex's partner. Yeah. He's got a lot of people here today. All right.
The bar is loaded for Maddie.
Here we go for Maddie. 115 kilos. Good lift.
Up next, we have Paul.
All right.
120 kilos. That's
Paul now. Men's Raw Masters category, opening at 120 kilos.
The last three lifters in this fight will be Ronan, Nettie, and David.
All right, Mr. Harrington's been handled by Coach Harrison. Trains out of Castlehill, Adonis. Wow, good lift. Great opener.
Good lift. Up next, we have Ronan. Same weight, rack height 13.
Now Ronan, sub-junior 83.
The bar is loaded for Ronan.
Got into powerlifting through his brother. Here we go. Hey, that was light as.
And good lift.
Good lift.
Next we have Nettie. 175 kilos. That is 3 reps.
Here we go. One of the crowd favorites, Nettie.
That's just insane. No, this is a bonus time.
Just what an opener, 175. I'm already sweating thinking about this number. No, it should not have been rude. All right, here we go. This is... Hey! That's That's what we're talking about. Hey, it's 75. That's wild. I love it. All right. All right. Mr. David Zor, opening at 180 kilos. This is a little bit under his current PB that he's recorded here. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Good. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Excellent opener. Nice.
Now we move on to the second attempt. Starting with
All right. This is a very short run on the first flight. Already on our second attempts. Alex now, 30 kilos being loaded onto the bar.
Who's Ben?
All right. Here we go. 30 kilos. Handled by Coach Josh Pywell from Pie Performance. Good lift. All right, Lily now, 90 kilos. This is
now that we're on to the second attempt, the lifts won't look as easy as the first.
getting close to double body weight, which is impressive. As I said, if I could do that for myself, I'd be a very happy man. Getting in the zone. Love watching the little rituals people have in the shoot. It always makes me happy. The nodding, the focus, the laser focus that they have. And a concerned face, which is always good. All right.
The bar is loaded for Lily. Lily also a crown favorite.
Here we go. Oh, a bit of a grind there. That's good. That means some effort was required for that lift. All right, here we go. Sahani, also with 90 kilos. Bar's loaded. Solid lift.
That was a good lift. Good lift from Sahani.
All right, listen.
On 97.5 kilos. At the red, 10 and 1.25 right 11.
Good job, Kelvin. Let's block the camera. All right. Here we go. A little bit of a nervous energy.
The bar is loaded for Alyssa.
Good lift.
Good lift. Up next, we have Maddie.
All right, Maddie now, 122.5. I love the 0.5s. It's like so specific, isn't it? It's like, let's do that 0.5 lift. Let's break some records with a 0.5. I mean, this is novice, but still, I love it. All right, here we go. Maddie now. Hey, that's it. That's true. 0.5 can make a bit of a difference, especially when it comes to national records or world records. But I just love seeing it. Just like, imagine being that last lifter. You're like, all right, let's do 125. And then somebody comes with a 0.5. And you're like, ah, missed it. All right, here we go. Blair now. 125. Get that pep talk from Coach Mitch.
Bar is loaded for Blair. 125 kilos.
This young fella's got some long legs on him, long levers. Good job.
Good lift. Up next, we have Paul, 130 kilos.
Mr. Harrington, 130 kilos.
The bar is loaded for Paul.
Bar's loaded. 130. Absolutely raw dogging it. No belt, nothing. Hey, a little bit of a grind. Just a little bit. That's all right. That's what we want to see. A bit of. Here's to try and break some PBs. Now, Paul's current PB on squats is 140, so let's hope he might do 140 on his next one. All right, Ronan now. 135 kilos. Now, his current PB, he says here, is 150, so it's a very conservative number.
Bar is loaded for Ronan.
And here we go. Hey, that's it. Oh, man. That looked very easy. All right. Nettie now, 185.
185 is insane weight.
This is... I don't even squat 185 anymore. Getting that FOMO. All right, here we go. It's like the gym goes really quiet for this. It's great. Here we go. Hey, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, buddy. That's the... That's what we're talking about. All right, David Zor now. 185. This is equal his current PB.
Bar is loaded for David.
All right. Looking like a straight up killer. He's gonna slay this. Oh shit! Damn. Well, we never saw that coming. Ah, get it? No. All right, we're doing our third attempts now.
5 kilos. That's the 5 kilo plate on the bar, wrap height 7. These third attempts lifted.
That was wild for a last one, 185. Just a mishap from David there. He's all good. He's re-attempting 185. That's the thing, you never get all your lifts. Sometimes you just a little slip here and there, bit of a misgroove. That's all it takes. Can completely throw you off.
And the bar is loaded for Alex.
All right, Alex now, 35. Unfortunately, no lifts.
Up next we have Louis, 100 kilos. That is a red plate.
Gee, that's what we're talking about.
Wrap height 5. This is the double her body weight.
Double body weight. This is what I've just heard. Double body weights. This is like the equivalent of me doing 400 kilos. That's insane. That last minute pep talk, getting it in.
The bar is loaded for Lily.
All right.
100 kilos.
Double body weight, people. Not today, but close.
Up next, we have Sahani. Same weight, 100 kilos. Wrap height 8. Then we'll have Alyssa.
Loaders today having it quite easy. Don't have to change the weights. All right. Sahani, 100 kilos. Nice. That's it. Woo. That's what we're talking about.
Next, we have Alyssa.
All right, listen now, 105 being loaded onto the bar.
Red and a yellow plate, wrap height 11.
Just a little nervous boogie. That's the thing. When you're standing there watching it, you just know you've got to lift it. We have quite a crowd here today as well, which is fantastic. Is that a... All right, so for those at home watching, 2 red lights means no lifts. 1 red light, 2 white, that's considered good lifts. Naturally, 3 red lights, no lift, and 3 white lights is a good lift.
That is 2 reds, 2.5, black light 12.
All right, Maddie now. 130 kilos.
The bar is loaded for Maddie.
That's a good grind. Nice, good lift.
Up next, we have Blair, 140 kilos. 2 reds, 5, 2.5, round height 17.
All right.
This will be a PB attempt for Blair.
This is a PB attempt. 140 kilos. This is a good jump.
Bar is loaded for Blair.
This is a very Coach Mitch thing to do. Just to blast them into the stratosphere when it comes to PBs. Hey, that's what we're talking about. Woo! That's a good lift and a good PB.
Same weight, 140 kilos. Rack height 15.
All right, Mr. Harrington now.
Our final 3 lifters, Roman, David, and Nettie.
Equal PB. 140 kilos.
The bar is loaded for 12.
Thought he was about to fly forward then. Good lift. That's all that matters. It was a good lift.
Up next, we have Roman, 142.5. That is 2 reds, 5, 2.5, 1.25.
Ronan now. Now this is under his current PB, so which is all right. If you're playing the long game today, you're going to be maybe a bit conservative on squats and maybe go all out on deadlift, which usually tends to be the way. Most lifters will not specialize in bench press, which is unfortunate. It's my favorite one. But looking at the numbers in front of me, this is probably going to go all out on deads. All right, here we go. Oh, yes, 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 yes. That's a way. That's what we're talking about.
Good lift, 3 white lights.
Good lift.
Up next, we have David, 185 kilos.
All right. This is the redemption lift.
60.
Stone cold. Look at that. Yeah. All right.
Round height 16 today.
Got a little groove going on. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Here we go. David Zor. He's got this. that. That's what we're talking about. 185. Woo. Yeah.
Final lifter of this first flight, we have Matty, 200 kilos. That's 3 reds.
Oh man.
2.5.
It's got chills in my body. 200 kilo squat from Nettie. My hairs are standing up.
200 kilos, we now begin extra spotters.
This is my favorite part of the day.
200, absolutely insane number.
When I see 200 kilo plus and all the spotters come out, all the loaders.
The bar is loaded for Nettie.
Here we go. Oh, God, no. No. We won't see it.
Strong pick. That's it.
Hey, look at that. Boom. That's what we're talking about.
That was no lift, unfortunately. Just but look how easy that move was.
She didn't get it.
Not every time you see a lift like that. All right. Starting with our first
Impressive.
event of Flight B, we have Logan, 120 kilos.
All righty. On to our second flight now.
Rapid close.
First lifter of the second flight.
Let's all put your reps.
Logan, opening at 120 kilos. Yeah, unfortunately, it was red across the board. I think it was called on depth, which is a shame. And there was awesome lifts from Nettie. All right. Logan now, 120, just 5 kilos under his current PB. When can you miss it? That was fast as. Good lifts.
Up next, we have Richard, 140
Richard now. Everything at 140. It's been, according to this, he's been powerlifting for 2 years. And what got him into it was friends. Who needs enemies when you have friends like that, eh? Nah, just joking. All right.
And the bar is loaded for Richard, 140 kilos.
Good opening though, 140. All right. Oh, that's a grind already.
I don't think there'll be any issues with that there.
Opening up with a little bit of difficulty, a bit of strain. That's good. That's what we want to see at home. We want to see the action.
Just received a warning for being a little fast on the balls. Up next, we have David, 142.5
All right,
kilos.
David Santos.
5, 2.5, 1.25,
42.5. Kitted out. I think he's our first kitted out lifter, actually. All right. Good brace. Deep. Nice. That's very clean. What can you say?
Good lift.
A good lift.
Up next, we'll have Taryn, 155 kilos. That's 2
right, Terran now.
15.
155.
The bar is loaded for Terran.
All right, here we go. That was... No, no lift. I didn't think so. It was hips were too high on that one.
Up next, we have Shannon, 160 kilos. That's 2 reds, yellow, 225, round height 14. Then we lead get Nathan, Marvin, and Andrew in the shoot.
All right, Shannon now. Opening at 160 kilos. Handled and coached by Mr. Josh Bywell himself. High performance.
The bar is loaded for Shannon.
There we go. Shadow. Good lift. Good first.
Good lift there from Shannon. Up next, we have Nathan, 165.
All right.
That's 2 reds.
So Nathan Smith now.
Round height 14.
Coached by Taylor Lowe from Revolutions.
The bar is loaded for
There
Nathan.
we go.
165 kilos.
Opening 165. His current PB is 180. So this is a good conservative opener. Mr. Smith. Nice. Great lift.
Good lift.
Good opener.
Up next, we got Marvin.
All right, Marvin now.
Kilos. That's 3 red plates. Round height 14. After Marvin, we'll have Andrew and Helen.
Give me that little talk on what to do. Sometimes I wish they were mic'd up so I could hear them.
The bar is loaded for Marvin.
All right. Good brace. Woo! Whoa! Any faster, he might as well have jumped.
That's a good lift. Up next, we have Andrew. 185
All right.
kilos.
Andrew now.
2 reds, 5, round height
Opening at 185.
for double body weight for an opener.
Now, according to this, he has no coach. He's a self-made man.
The bar is loaded for Andrew.
Training from Anytime Fitness and Rhodes. All right, here we go. Opening at 185. That's a good, yeah, buddy. That's what I was talking about. A little bit of a grind.
And it's a good lift.
Nice.
Up next, Apelli, opening 230 kilos. That is 4 reps and a 2.5, wrap height 15. After Apelli, we will start our second attempt.
All right.
With Logan, Richard, and David.
Pelutima now. Opening at 230 kilos.
All spotters, hands on deck. The bar is loaded for Apelli.
All right. 230. Bruh, that was. Did it just get hot in here? What? Like, man, I'm woo. God damn, that was fast as. It's This is a novice comp, man.
I know.
230 kilo opener.
Bar is loaded for Logan. 135 kilos.
All right, Logan now. 135. And then I get the sweats when I wake up in the morning, rolling out of bed. All right. 135. Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Good lift. Up next, we've got Richard, 150 kilos. 2 reps.
Richard now,
2.5.
150.
Bar is loaded for Richard.
All right. 150 kilos. Oh, what's going on there? Is that? What's going on? All right, good lift. That was. Oh man, I was starting to get nervous.
2.5 kilos. 2 reps. 2.5.
All right.
Bar is loaded for David.
David Santos now 152.5. Getting that little setup ready. Good lift, nice and clean. That's what we like to see here. Good clean lifts.
Up next, we've got Terry, 165 kilos. 2 reps. Blue.
All right.
15. Up next, we'll have Shannon, Nathan, and Mark.
Taryn with a 165. Second attempt. Now, he didn't get his first attempt on his hips being too high. So let's see. Has there been a readjustment? Good jump though, 10 kilos, solid. can't tell. I have to wait for the refs. Again, it. Yeah, can't say much about that. It's, yeah. All right, Shannon now. $170 kilos. This is 10 kilos under his current PB. So he may finish on his current. Good second attempt though. The numbers nice and slow. Oh, that's a good grind.
The judges say that was good leg. Up next, you've got Nathan, 172.
All right, Mr. Nathan Smith, 172.5. This is a little bit, just a smidge under his current PB. All right. Here we go. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Good lift.
We've got Marvin, 190 kilos, 3 reps, 5, 2.5,
right.
rat height 14.
Mr. Moolah.
The bar is
Bars
loaded.
loaded. Good back slaps. That's at least 25% of the lift right there. All right.
That's a good lift. Up next, we have Andrew, 200 kilos.
If we have a good photographer over, they got that the chalk plumes off the back. All right, Andrew now.
The bar is loaded for Andrew. 200 kilos for Andrew. Decent PB.
$200 kilos. Oh, that's a good grind. That's what I say about my coffees in the morning. Good grind.
250 kilos. That is 4 reps, 10, and 2.5, rat height 15. They will begin our third attempts with Logan, Richard, and David.
250 kilos, quarter ton. All right, let's,
Rat height 15 for pellet.
what's the weight of that? It's a grand piano, I think, if I remember correctly. That's a lot of weight.
The bar is
250 kilos, a quarter ton. Hey, what the?
Let's see what the judges say.
Oh,
Green light lights, good win.
what is that?
150 kilos. That is
Oh,
two reds.
I'm fangirling over here. 250. Oh. Alrighty. We're on our third and finals for squats. Oh.
The bar is loaded for loaded. 150 kilos. He wants it.
All right. All right, Logan, 150. Yes. Little nod to the crowd.
Up next, we've got Richard, 155 kilos. That is two reds, a yellow, red by 12.
Mr. Richard, looking calm, collected. Now, this is a little under his current PB, but it's okay. Chest not checking. All right. Ah, come on. Nah.
Unfortunately, this is not there today. Up next, we've got David, 165 kilos. That is two reds, a blue, graphite 15. And can we please get
David Santos.
Nathan to the shoot.
Now, according to this is a 2.5 kilo PB then. Trains out of SPC Performance Lab. His coach is Paul Attard.
The bar is loaded for David. Third attempt, 165 kilos. Tracy Miller.
165.
Psyching himself up. Let's go. Get inside.
Easy work, David. Let's go.
Good brace. Yeah, buddy.
Judges say good win.
Lightweight. Woo.
Up next, we've got Taryn.
All right, Taryn now. His hips have been a bit of an issue this round, but 170. Let's hope he gets this.
Loaded for Taryn.
Hoping for you, man.
Let's go. Let's sink it. Strong pit. He wants it.
Yes, 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 yes. That's what we're talking about. Come on, give it to him.
That was a...
Yes, that's it.
Up next, we've got Shannon.
What a good redemption that was from Taryn.
2.5, graphite 14. All the lifters in flight A, please start warming up the bench press. After Shannon, we'll have Nathan, Marlon, Andrew.
right. Shannon now.
Let's go, Shannon. 180 kilos.
180. This is equal PB, current PB.
Unfortunately, it's not there today.
Just missed.
Up next,
Misgrooved.
we've got Nathan, also on 180 kilos, same weight, same rack.
Mr. Nathan Smith. 180.
For Nathan. Get some noise going for these third attempts, guys. Inside. Don't pick.
Oh, yes. Nice.
That's a good lift. Up next, we've got Harvey, 202.5 kilos.
202.5.
2.5, 1.25, wrap
We're in the big boy territory.
Andrew and Pelu.
All right. Last second. Oh, pneumonia. Yes. Yes. A good old Sunday sniff. Oh, no.
Fortunately, it's not there tonight.
That's unfortunate.
Up next, we have Andrew, 210 kilos. That is 3 reds, a yellow, and a 2.5.
This is a 10 kilo PB. Talk about smashing something out of the park with 10 kilos.
The bar is loaded for Andrew.
All right, here we go. The ammonia.
Make some noise, people.
210 kilos. Come on! Nah. Unlucky on that one.
Up next, our final squat of the day. We have Pelu, 270 kilos. That is 4 reds, a blue, 2.5, rack height 15.
270 kilos.
We'll have a 10-minute break, and then we'll move on to the bench press.
270 kilos.
These last 2 lifts look easy. Let's see if this last one looks the same. Final squat of the day coming to a pen.
That's a lot of weight.
Let's get nice and loud and pelly. The bar is loaded. Here comes the big one.
Yes! That aggression.
Big and deep. Get inside. Steady walk out.
Hey!
That moves fast.
What? Yes! That's it. Bring out the Kleenex and the moisturizer. That's what we're talking about. All righty. That was our final lift for squats. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, guys, for bench press. My favorite. See you guys soon. back.
Just so we can
Back for my
see what's going on.
favorite part of the day, personally. Bench press.
I'll try that again. If I can have everyone at the front of the room for a second, just so I can do a quick briefing on the bench press.
All right.
All right.
Just doing a quick brief on the
So with the bench press,
bench.
we are broadly applying
Just to give you a taste of what
the
things are
IPF
like
rule
here.
for bench. There's a couple of exceptions. So Noah's going to bench, otherwise, straight, go back, get up. So just remember, and I think it's been pretty good, the calls have been pretty good, but just remember to wait for the bar is loaded before you come onto the platform. Bar is loaded.
So Mr. Chris Ross here, just explaining how bench should be done to all our lifters and to our spotters.
Yeah. And then you gotta wait for the call. So the first call is a start command, and a second command is press, and the third command is wrap. So there's three commands here. Stay here now. Stay here for a second. So you gotta remember start, press, and wrap for the bench. So there's a couple of things in particular that we're looking for. You can go.
This is one of the most technical lifts of the day.
When you unwrap the
So
bar,
rules have to be explained to all the lifters and to the spotters and to the
come
refs.
down and go back up really quickly. That'll be a no lift, right? Touch and go bench, no lift. You want to pause it and wait for the head
This is a
rep
little
to
bit of
command
behind the
the
scenes
press
action
command.
for everybody at home.
So then the other things we look for, same as kind of in the squat. Say that. You volunteer. No, he doesn't bench. But facing the wrong way, so coming out again. Alright. So when you get the start command, we don't want double movement, so come down and go up and go down again. Like that. So come up. Yep, you don't want to do that. There's a couple of things that you must do for the bench press. Your shoulder blades and your buttocks must be in contact with the bench at all times, and your feet must be planted on the ground. If the two referees on the other side of the room can wave at each other and your bum is off the bench, you will get red lit. So if they can wave at each other, you get a red light. In the IPF rulebook, your head must stay in contact with the bench. You do not need to do that today. If you've been training and your head's been coming off the bench, you're okay. Your shoulder blades and your buttocks must stay in contact. And then the other thing is your feet. So you can be flat-feeted like Noah is now. You can't last aggressive, you can't be like that. And so if you have been training with your heels up, you can do heels up today. Once your feet are planted though, you can't move them around the platform. You can just wiggle your feet around. You can't move them. Once the start command has happened, you can't move your feet around. They must remain planted at any time, all times. Same things, if you think you're going to miss the lift, stick with the bar. Do not drop the bar. The spotters and lows will get you. Where's my bench people? Hello. Oh, you can't use can you pull your feet back up into where the bench is? You cannot use the bench for extra support. So you can't use the bench to support yourself to get better tension. And if you require a lift out, your coach can come and do it, or you can ask one of the guys on the platform. Get out of the way really quickly. Yeah, if you're coming to give a hand out, you need to move back into the coach's box, please. Don't be in the way of the refs. Alright, let's go.
Alright.
Alex.
We are now ready to lift.
Platform back.
That was a bit of the behind the scenes action for you guys at home. Hope you like that. All right.
Okay, couple of people. I'm going to hand back to Bobby. Back to you, Bobby. Let's go.
First lifter,
All right, everyone. Let's get started on the bench press.
Alex Carr.
35 kilos. Wrap up neck. Alex, Sahani, and Melissa in the shoot. The bar is loaded for Alex.
All right, here we go.
35 kilos.
35 kilo opener. Are we? Good lift.
That's a good lift.
We're going to try and get a better angle for you guys at home. We just realized that's not... All right, let's see if this works. You get to see everybody at home now. If you're here today, you can re-watch yourself. Hey. Bless me. All right. That's a much better angle. Oh, look at that. All right, here we go. Sahani now. Opening at 40 kilos.
That's better.
A lot better. Good bench. Good setup.
And we're going to say it was a good lift.
Good lift.
Up next, we have Alyssa, 45 kilos. That's a 10 kilo plate, round height 10. Up next, we'll have Lily, Maddie, and Nettie in the shoot.
All right, listen now, 45 kilos. So, just to give some information, the ATX platform that we're using, the combo rack, the bench itself has incredible grip. So it really allows the lifters to drive their shoulders, their shoulder blades into the bench for that maximal, like just get that power in the back. The setup is awesome on it. I actually have been using the ATX for training and it is absolutely superb. All right, 45 kilos. Gym's gone so quiet. Nice. Little bit of a grind. Just a little bit.
And don't say good lift.
Press.
You've got to be careful with the rack ball. Up next, we have Lily, 47.5 kilos. That is 10, a 1.25, rack height 5, and with blocks.
47.5 for Lily. She's using blocks.
Bar is loaded for Lily.
Yes, it is an amateur. So it's a novice comp today, Hercules of the Hills. This is for a lot of lifters, this would be their first comp, just to get confidence for when they go to their respective federations. Oh, yes.
I'm going to say that was a
Good lift.
Up next, we have Maddie.
All right, Maddie now.
Kilos. That is a blue and a 1.25, rack height 10. After Maddie, we'll have Nettie, Claire, and Paul.
This is very light compared to what her current PB is. Her current PB says here is 102.5, which is absolutely solid.
The bar is loaded for Maddie.
And here we go. Driving the shoulder blades into the bench. Create that tension. Brace of the core. Press.
Very smooth there for Maddie.
That was so light. So easy.
Coach Mitch just getting a nice little hit there from the spotters and loaders.
All right, Nettie now, 72.5. Well, that's right. Yeah, most opening lifts, they'll be quite
After
cautious.
this, we have Lenny, 72.5 kilos. It's a blue, 2.5, the bar is loaded for Lenny.
Nettie, 72.5. Just creating that tension, as you can see in the driving your shoulder blades into the bench, using your legs to create further tension. Press, clean.
That's a good lift.
Excellent lifts.
First attempt looks like a warm-up. Up next, we've got Blair, 75 kilos. That's a red plate.
Mr. Blair Tobin. Tobin?
After Blair, we'll have Paul, Ronan, and David.
75. Very calm, very collected.
The bar is loaded for Blair.
Wow, he's gone very flexible, very long levers. And that was easy. Nice and easy opener.
Up next, we have Paul, 77.5 kilos. There's a red, 1.25, wrap height 11.
That's right, let's go. Mr. Paul Harrington now, 77.5. Driving those shoulder blades into the bench. That's what the ATX has, got that advantage. Hey, that's it. Oh, did he get the- yes, good lift.
Warning on the wrap ball. You thought it was a warm-up.
All right,
Up next, we have Ronan,
Mr. Ronan Lane opening at 90 kilos.
2.5, wrap height 11. The bar is loaded for Ronan.
Kilo opener. Good. Did he miss it? Yeah, he missed it. He didn't wait for the last call.
Next we have David, 130 kilo opener.
Mr. David Zor, 130 kilos.
After David, we'll have Alex, Sahani, and Alyssa opening the second attempts.
He trains out of In Time Fitness and he's coached by
And the bar is loaded with David.
Amir Fazeli, the man, the myth, the legend. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Yes.
Starting the second attempt. We have
All right, here we go.
40 kilos.
Back around.
That is a 5, 2.5.
Our second attempts now. $40 kilos being loaded onto the bar.
He's a strong man. He doesn't know powerlifting. He doesn't know what legs do. He also does not know what the bench press is.
That's right. She's got this.
The bar is loaded out.
Bar's loaded.
40 kilos.
40 kilos. Creating that tension.
Come on, Alex.
Judges say,
Good lift.
good lift. Up next, we have Sahani, 45 kilos. That is a 10
Right.
kilo weight. On each side.
Sahani now.
After Sahani, we'll have Alyssa, Lily, and Maddie.
With 40 kilos.
The bar is loaded for Sahani.
Sometimes when the lifters come out, they've got to get into a happy place. Because driving the legs. Yes! That's it.
And that's a good lift.
Abby.
Up next, we have Alyssa, 47.5 kilos. That is a 10 and a 1.25, round height 10.
All right, listen now, 47.5.
The bar is loaded for Alyssa.
Second attempt. Oh, yeah.
That moves through there for Alyssa, and that is a good lift.
Good lift.
Up next, we have Lily with 50 kilos. That is a 10, 2.5, round height 5, with flops.
All right, here we
The
go.
bar is loaded for Lily.
Getting that hand placement. It's always good to get good hand placement. Driving those shoulders in. Pressing down with the legs. Nice and slow in the descent. Good press.
Very smooth there for Lily.
Excellent lift. That's so textbook.
Now,
Every movement, hand placement, everything.
that is a red
Precise.
round height 10.
Yeah. Good stuff.
After Maddie, we'll have Blair, Nettie, and Paul.
All right, here we go. Maddie now. 75 kilos.
The bar is loaded for Maddie.
Yes, good press.
Good lift there for Maddie. Up next, we've got Blair, 82.5 kilos. There's a red, 2.5, 1.25, round height 13.
82.5 kilos for Blair. Now I'm just picturing me doing a setup like that. I think my kneecaps would shoot out. Yes! Good lift.
On next we have Nettie, 85 kilos.
Nettie now, 85 kilos.
The bar is loaded for Nettie.
Now this is I've just realized we're breaking PBs. The current previous PB was 70 kilos. Now she's already gone way past that. Yes! What a lift!
That's a good lift. Next we have Paul, 87.5 kilos.
All right. Mr. Paul Harrington, 87.5.
Warren and David, and then we start the third attempt. Bar is loaded for Paul.
Using that legs to drive himself into the bench. Yes.
That is
Good lift.
white lights. Next we have Greg, 100
All right.
kilos. Red plate, 10 and 2.5.
Now we're back around the Ronan. 100 kilos. Now he missed the call to re-rack. He
Bar is loaded for
he re-racked it before the call, sorry. Mistakes will happen. This is now a bit of a redemption lift. Let's see how this goes. Yes. That's it. Nice and easy.
That's a good lift. Now finishing the second attempt, we have David, 135 kilos. Two red, 5, Raphael.
35.
And after David, we'll start the third attempt with Alex, Sahani, and Alyssa. Bar is loaded for David.
All right, here we go. 135. This is just a little bit under his current PB.
Unfortunately not there. You see come back and preferred. Now we'll start the third attempt with Alex, 42.5 kilos. Then 5, 2.5, or 1.25.
All righty.
Guys, we've been pretty quiet so far on that. These third attempts, let's make some noise.
Third and finals for the first flight.
Come on, Alex.
This is when you go all out. This is balls to the wall.
And the bar is loaded well. Third attempt,
42.5. This is, she gets this is 2.5 kilos over a current PB of 40. Press. Yes. Oh, gee. Unfortunately, re-racked before the call was made.
Unfortunately, no lift, but they for the raffle.
But you know what? That's still a PB. That was in the gym. That's a PB.
47.5 kilos. That is a 10, a 1.25, round height 7.
All right, Sahani now. 47.5. It's 5 kilos over a PB. Well, I guess you could say it's 2.5 kilos over a current PB. The previous was 42.5.
The bar is loaded for Sahani.
Here we go. Yes, come on. Press. Yes. Yes. He's happy. That's what we're talking about.
50 kilos. That is a 10, a 2.5, a round height 10.
All right, listen now, with 50 kilos. So training out of BU Functional Fitness, coached by Michelle. Establishing all her PBs today. 50 kilos. Press! Yes! That's the way. Good lift.
Up next, we have Lily, 52.5 kilos.
Lily now.
10, 2.5, 1.25, 1.5, bench press.
Now, according to my little fact sheet here, a little 2.5 kilos under a current PB, but still. Let's have a look. Good textbook setup, hand placement, leg drive. Yes, come on! Yes!
Easy stuff there from Lily. That is good lift.
Good lift.
Let's boo this rack, everybody, for realizing that. Boo. Up next, we have Maddie, 80 kilos. This is a PB attempt. There's a red plate, 2.5, and round height 10. Maddie, after her ankle injury at her last strongman comp, bench has been...
My bad. I know I said this before. I thought Maddie's bench was under 2. That was her squat. This is now smashing her bench by 4 kilos. 80 kilo bench. Yes. Good lift.
Up next we have Nettie, 90 kilos.
All right, Nettie now.
Red, a 5, a 2.5, red height 11.
80 kilos. Oh, sorry, 90 kilos.
Claire, Paul, and Ronan. Nettie's fan club making some noise.
90 kilos. It's unfortunate.
Up next we have Blair, same weight, ramp height 13.
All right, Blair now. 90 kilos. His current PB is 87.5, so this is now new PB territory.
Here's for Blair.
Yes, come on!
Unfortunately, he's not there today.
That's unfortunate.
Up next, we have Paul, 95 kilos. That is a red 10, a ramp height 11. After Paul, we'll have Ronan and David finish off the third attempt spent for this fight and start first attempt for flight B. For all lifters, when you start to warm up deadlifts, if you are putting on Talbot pellets, please do so outside, away from the doorways. If I catch any power inside the gym, I may smack you. If you're bigger than me, get you smack me.
All right.
The bar is loaded for Paul.
Here we go. Paul Harrington, 95 kilos. Come on, come on, come on! Come on! Yes! That's what we're talking about.
And the judges say,
Good lift. Good solid lift.
up next we have Ronan, 110.
All right. Ronan now. 110.
2.5, ramp height 11. The bar is loaded for Ronan. Let's go.
110 kilos for Ronan.
Wait for the calls. Fortunately, it's not there today.
Not today.
Final lift of this fight, we have David, 135 kilos.
Well, that's right. It's just like American Idol. You're correct on that, Ben.
Round 13. Then we'll start first attempts for flight
All right.
B with Logan, Richard, and Andrew.
Reattempting 135. Mr. David Zor.
Bar is loaded for David. Last lift of this flight. Make some noise.
Come on, press!
Fortunately, not today.
Not today.
Now we start flight B. First attempts with Logan, 72.5 kilos.
All right, that was our first flight.
1.25.
Now we're on to our second flight.
Also, a reminder for the crowd, it is the headrest's job to do the calls.
Just setting up now for Mr. Logan Brady.
The bar is loaded for Logan.
All right, 72.5 for an opening attempt.
Easy stuff there from Logan.
Good opening.
That's what we want for our first attempt.
Textbook.
Up next we have Richard.
All right,
85
Richard.
kilos. That is the red and the 5, the rapid 12. A reminder to lifters.
Our loaders and lifters today. Sorry, our loaders and spotters. Look out in today, moving a lot of stuff. They move tons.
The bar is loaded for
Here we
Richard.
go. Didn't get it. He racked before the call was made, which is a common mistake. Because a lot of the time when people are training, they don't train for the calls. It's quite common.
All right, up next we have Andrew, 105 kilos. That is a red and a yellow. Rapid 10. After Andrew, we'll have Marvin, Nathan, and Terry.
Here we go. 105 for
Bar is
Andrew.
loaded for Andrew.
Good lifting. Solid press.
Good lift. Up next we have Marvin, 115 kilos. That is the red and the blue. The rapid 10.
How do we go? Mr. Marvin Muller.
The bar is loaded for Marvin, 115 kilo opener. Easy stuff there for Marvin.
Good pressing.
Up next we have
All right.
Same weight, 115 kilos. We're at height 11.
Mr. Nathan Smith, 115 kilos.
The bar is loaded for Nathan.
No wrist wraps. Sometimes I wish I could bench without wrist wraps. I'm just too old. I'm too injured. All right, here we go. Solid press.
Easy stuff there from Nathan. There's a good lift.
All right.
Up next we have Taryn, 120 kilos.
Taryn now opening with 120.
Rack height 11.
A little quick sniff of the
Taryn,
ammonia.
David, Shannon, and Apelli. Bar is loaded for Taryn.
driving those shoulder blades into the bench, creating tension. Good stuff. Whew, some of these put on deep heat.
Up next, we've got David, 125 kilos. There's 2 red.
All right, Mr. David Santos, 125. What a cracker opening. What got him into powerlifting, according to my little fact sheet, he loves lifting heavy weights.
Bar is loaded for David.
Don't we all?
125 kilos.
Good slide into position. Solid. Absolutely solid bench.
After next, we've got Shannon.
All right.
We've got 2 reds.
Mr. Shannon Mackey opening at 130. Damn, no wrist wraps. I feel weak. My little girly wrists. Creating monsters these days. I definitely have a bit of FOMO today. I wish I was benching. But anyway. Here we go. Creating that tension. We drive into the bench. Yes! That's what we're talking about. Good stuff.
Final lifter for the first attempt, we have Hercules, 150 kilos. So 2 reds, a 10, and a 2.5. And we start the second attempt with Logan, Richard,
Pelu now.
Andrew.
Opening at 150 kilos. Just casual opening of 150 kilos. This is no messing around. This is the weight of a deer. No words to describe how perfect that was. Fantastic. Fantastic lifting. What a press. All right, back around to our second attempts.
2.5 or 1.25, rack height 9.
Logan, 82.5. Gym is so quiet today.
All those first lifts looked easy. Now we start the second attempt. She starts to look like more of a challenge.
All right.
The bar is loaded.
Here we go. driving those shoulder blades in, creating that tension. Nice. Can you say great second? Very textbook. We start to get into the rhythm of the day and the repetitiveness. Some of these lifters just have such textbook skill. There aren't words for it. You just have to watch. But here I am trying to talk more shit for you guys at home.
Bars loaded for Richard. 95 kilos.
Here we go.
Let's go, Richard.
Ah, lost it. Lost the groove.
Fortunately not quite. He's got a third attempt to re-attempt that again.
That's correct. As long as they hit their marks, they go 100%.
120 kilos.
All right.
2.5.
Andrew now.
After Andrew.
120 kilos. That's a big jump, 15 kilos. Getting that little last minute what to do's.
Bars loaded for Andrew. 100.
Bars loaded.
Kilos.
His current PB is 130, so it's probably a reasonable jump. Yes, solid.
That's a good lift. Up next we've got Terry. 125 kilos. That is 2 red plates.
All right.
Height 11.
Taryn, 125.
Bar is loaded for Terry. 125 kilos.
The reason he got into powerlifting was chasing strength. That's what we all do. We all chase that strength. It's always just a little bit out of the way. I'm never strong enough. You never feel strong enough. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, buddy. What a lift. Nice and clean.
Up next we've got Marvin. Same weight, at height 10.
That's a lot of deep heat in this room. When it stings the nostrils.
For Marvin.
I feel all my aches and pains disappear with the amount of deep heat in here today. All right. Good setup. Yes. Good lift.
That's a good lift. 3 wide lines. Up next we've got Nathan. Also 125 kilos.
So smelling salts, let me give you a little crackdown on that, Penroo.
Shannon and a pedal.
It creates the fight or flight sensation and triggers a bit of adrenaline. So if you take a deep breath in with that, it will trigger your adrenaline to kick in, which can help significantly with a lift, especially if you're tired throughout the day. Good lift. Yes.
Good lift.
Solid.
Next we have David, 135 kilos. That's 2 reds and a 5. Reminder to everyone, warming up on deadlifts. You need high socks to get on the platform and all powder to be put on outside. Bar is loaded for David.
Mr. David Santos, 135. Good lift. Excellent lift. Very textbook. It's definitely unusual for me as a commentator. I'm used to being up high, but currently I'm at the same level as the lifters, so seeing and smelling everything. Here we go. Shannon, 140. Taking his time. Creating some serious tension. Slow descent, explosive, he's still up. Yes! That's it. What a grind.
140 kilos.
That was solid.
We have a Pelu, 165 kilos. There's 2 reds and a blue. We're at by 12. Then after our Pelu, we'll start the 3rd attempt with Logan, Richard, and Taryn.
I'm smelling everything right now down here. Not you, Taylor.
Bars loaded for a Pelu. 100.
All right, here we go. Pelu now. 165. Look at this setup. It's majestic. It's beautiful. Whoa, he sunk that into the chest. Yes. Yes.
Now we're going to start the 3rd attempt.
Oh, man, that's
9 kilos.
wow.
There's a red, 5, 2.5, or at height 9. Last comp that the penalty did is 3rd attempt with 190 kilos. He did not get that.
That's all right, for Logan now. 90 kilos.
All right, start the 3rd attempt on the bench. You've been pretty quiet for this one. Let's get some noise for these 3rd attempts. Get everyone going. Come on. Bars
Third
loaded.
and finals.
3rd attempt, 90 kilos. This is the PB attempt.
PBs.
Let's go. Wedge it in. Push yourself into the bench.
There we go. Yes. Solid 3rd.
Up next, Richard, 95 kilos. There's a red and a 10. At height 12.
All right, 95 kilos.
Bar is loaded for Richard. 95 kilos.
Ah,
Fortunately, not there for Richard.
not there today.
Up
Unfortunate
next,
foul on all
we
three
got
lifts.
Terry, 130 kilos. That is 2 reps, 2.5.
All right.
11.
Taryn. $130 kilos.
This is a PB attempt for the Terry. Let's get behind it. Bar is loaded. Locked in.
He misgrooved.
Fortunately, he's not there today for Terry.
Slight misgroove on the way up.
Up next, we've got Andrew, 130 kilos, wrap height 10. Then after Andrew, we'll have Nathan, Marvin, and David.
Alrighty, here we go. Bar's being
Bar is
loaded.
loaded for Andrew, 130 kilos.
130.
Full PB.
Good tension. Good leg drive. Good. Come on, come on, come on! Ah,
Unlucky for
it's
Andrew.
unfortunate.
Up next, we've got Nathan.
But you know, this is what it is. Third attempts to be all out.
Wrap height 11.
Give it your all.
Bar is
Mr.
loaded.
Nathan Smith. 130 kilos. Creating that tension. Yes! What a grind. What a good grind that was.
That is a good lift.
Good lift.
Next, we got Marvin, 135 kilos.
All right. Marvin now.
Wrap height 10. Remind everybody doing deadlift, there is a
135 kilos.
There's also a mat for you to wipe your feet on before you come back in. Please put on your towel on that top. Bar is loaded for Marvin.
All right, here we go. 35. Now he has a very good setup, very textbook. Just great to see. Come on! Unfortunately, not today. But that would have been a 5 kilo PB if he had done it.
Up next we have David. 142.5 kilos.
All right.
2 reds, a 5, 2.5, and a 1.25.
Mr. David Santos,
After David, we'll
it's
finish
2.5 kilo PB. If he gets this, 142.5. Which is nothing to scoff at. That's solid. Anything. PB's a PB. Here we go. I do enjoy seeing his setup. It's definitely got a very methodical way, good ritual to follow, which is something that I think all lifters develop after a while. Yes, the grind is real. That's it. Excellent.
That's a good one. Next, Shannon, 145 kilos.
All right, 145. Now he had a grind on his 140. A little bit of the smelling salts. They always come out to play. Giving a little pep talk from Coach Josh.
There'll be a 10-minute break, and we will start the deadlift. Most exciting part of the day.
145.
The bar is loaded.
Here we go. 145 kilos. Lightweight, baby. All right. Slow descent. Ah, come on, drive it! Ah.
Solid effort there. Unfortunately, not today for Shannon. Now, final
Solid attempt.
170 kilos. That is 2 reps.
170 kilos for a Pelu.
170 massive lift for a Pelu. This will be a PB attempt.
I'm fangirling today. This is monstrous.
Loaded for a Pelu. Final bench press of the day. Let's make some noise. Let's go, mate.
Yes! That's what we're talking about. 170 kilos in the bag.
Now we're just going to take a 10-minute break.
That's wild. Guys, that was our last lift of the second flight from bench. We will be back for the earth-shattering deadlifts in about 10 minutes. We are seeing some talent today. This is incredible. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, guys. Welcome back for deadlifts. Here we go. Coach Josh getting the crowd wild for the final lift of the day for Alex.
Bar is loaded for Alex.
Here we go.
First deadlift of the day. Big pull. Let's go.
Good lift.
That is a good lift. Up next, we have Lily.
All right, Lily. 90 kilo opener for deadlifts. This is the fastest part of the day. This is where all the lifters tend to go out on. They try to make big numbers, crack their PBs, which is understandable. It's probably the least technical, efficient lift of the day. It's just raw power, brute strength. Good lift.
Good lift. Up next, we have Sahani. Same weight.
Sahani, 90 kilos.
Bar is loaded for Sahani. Easy pull.
Super quick.
What's that face for? That was a good lift. Up next, we have Alyssa. 110 kilos. There's a red, a yellow, a 2.5.
Alyssa, 110.
We have Maddie, Ryan, and Claire. First attempts on deadlifts usually look like final warm-ups.
All of our lifters are required for the deadlift to wear knee-high socks. Now, the purpose for this is usually a hygiene matter, I believe. It's is when you have the deadlifts come, they will scrape along the shins. Tends to be a lot of blood when that happens. There's some knurling on the bar. So, as much as it's a hygiene thing, it's practical. Sumo stance. Good lift.
A good lift. Up next we have Maddie, 130
All right, Maddie, 130 opener.
and a 2.5.
Very calm.
Bar is loaded for Maddie. Easy stuff.
Textbook lift.
Good lift. Up next, we've got Ronan, 150 kilos. That's 2 reps, a 10, and a 2.5.
Ronan, 150. Strong opening.
Bar is loaded for Ronan.
Good lift.
Up and a good lift. Warning from the head rack. Once the bar leaves the floor, keep going up.
Now, lucky this is a novice comp. That's what he did when he pre-lifted. He lifted a bit too high, made it look like it was a double lift. So in the novice, we allow it the first time. It's a warning. But if he does it for his second and third attempts, then it will be
Bar is loaded for Blair.
Blair. 170 opening.
Super. That's it. Easy stuff.
Yes.
That's a good lift.
Good lift.
Up next, we have Paul. Same weight, 170 kilos.
Mr. Paul Harrington. 170.
Loaded for Paul.
Scotty. Scotty.
170. Solid lift.
Easy stuff there for Paul. That's a good lift. Now we have Nettie. 175 kilos. 3 red plates.
Nettie, 175.
Bar is loaded for Nettie. 175 kilo opener.
Work, Daddy! Let's go! Easy work, Daddy! Let's get it!
Hey, look at that. Easy.
Up next, we have David, 190 kilos. And 3
David's
red
all 190.
and a 2.5. After David, we begin our second attempts with Alex, Lily, and Sahani.
Big number, 190.
Bar is loaded for David. 190 kilo opener.
Yeah, David!
Yes.
Easy pull there for David.
Easy weight.
That's a good lift. Now we start our second attempt with Alex, 85 kilos. There's a red
All right.
5.
So I say when it goes fast, it goes fast. We're already on to our second attempts on our first flight. Alex with 85 kilos being loaded onto the bar.
Now we get the second attempt. Let's start getting everyone G'd up. Bar is loaded for Alex.
Coach Josh psyching up the crowd. The smelling salts come out.
Let's go, Alex!
Let's go.
Yes! Good stuff. Excellent lift.
Next up, we have Lily, 100 kilos. There's a red, a 10, and a 2.5.
Alrighty. Nearly 100 kilos.
Bar is loaded for Lily,
Here we go.
100 kilos.
Yes! That's the way. That is it.
3-1 lights. Good lift.
I love this shit. I live for this. This is what I live for, people.
There's a red and a yellow.
Anybody who lifts heavy, you are
And Roman.
champion. This is all the hard work and dedication and the training that goes into these things. Hours and hours and hours of lifting. On display. Yes. Good job.
Up next, we have Alyssa. 115 kilos. There's a red
Alyssa,
and a blue.
115.
Bar is loaded for Alyssa.
Here we go. I think she's our only sumo lifter of the day, actually,
Get it, Alyssa!
so far.
Big pull. Last off the floor. Let's go.
Come on! That's a slow grind at this floor there. Good lift.
2-1 lights. Good lift.
That was a good lift.
Up next, we have Maddie. 142
Maddie now.
kilos. That is 2 reds,
142.5.
1.5, and a 1.25. This will be a PB attempt for Maddie. No, not a PB attempt. Nearly a PB attempt. Should have updated your sheet. Giving me wrong information makes you look like a damn fool. Bar is loaded for Maddie. 142.
Here we go. 142.5. Great lift.
Good lift.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we want to see.
60 kilos. That is 2 reds,
Yeah, buddy.
2.5.
All right. Ronan now.
And after running, we'll have Blair, Paul, and Nate.
160 kilos. This is probably around the double body weight mark. It's huge. It's massive. Every reason to be proud to do that.
Bar is loaded for Ronan.
Yes. Good lift.
3 white lights. Albert Blair, 180 kilos. There's 3 reds and 2.5.
All right. Blair, 180. Just calm and collected. The gym's gone pretty quiet again.
Blair.
Yes, here we go. Yes! Yes. 180.
That's a good lift. 3 white lights. Up next, we have Paul.
All right, Paul now, 185.
3 reds and a 5. Then we've got Nettie and David, and then we'll move on to the third attempt.
$185. Jeez.
Bar is loaded for Paul.
Here we go.
85 kilos.
It's get this done. Easy. Good lift.
Good lift. 3 line lights. Up next we have Nettie. 3 reds, a 5, and a 2.5.
Crowd favorite. My favorite. One of my favorites. Nettie. Just looks like she's about to slay that bar. Yes.
Bar is loaded. Line line. Massive level.
Let's go, Nettie!
Let's go. Big pull, Nettie.
Yes, Nettie! Come on, Nettie.
Yes! Yes!
Easy there. That look. What do you expect from the
All aboard the lady train. That's what we're talking about.
Up next, finishing the second attempt, we got David on 200 kilos, 3 reds, a 10 and a 2.5.
Mr. David Zor, 200 kilo.
We'll have Alex
Second attempt.
and Melissa. The bar is
200
loaded.
kilos. Nice. Good lift.
Now we begin the third attempt with Alex, 92.5 kilos. There's red,
All right, now we're on our third and finals. This is when
2.5.
every lifter has to give it their all. Every single lifter here will give it their all.
Everybody in the crowd gets G'd up as Nettie fans here.
And this is just the first flight too. We still have another flight after this.
Everybody make noise on every lift. A lot of these lifters thrive off the energy. They love the noise, they love the energy. The bar is loaded for Alex. Get ready, get
Here we go. Yes, 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 come on! Yes! That's the way. What a lift. Good. Third and final for Alex.
110 kilos.
All right, we have Lily coming up now.
This is more than double her body weight.
110 being loaded onto the bar.
Double her body weight and my body weight.
This is more than double body weight.
Bar is loaded for Lily.
Smelling salts. Here we go, come on. Gave it her all.
Next up, we have Alyssa, 117.5 kilos. That is a red, blue, and 1.25.
Perfect.
After Alyssa, we'll have
All right, listen now with 117.5. She's been powerlifting for 1 year.
bar is loaded for
All right, here we go.
117.5. Let's go. Pull the license arms off the floor. And Jimmy. Big pull. Come on. Go up.
punching it.
Now we have Sahani, 100.
Sani, 120.
Blue, 2.5. This will be a PB attempt for Sahani.
Jim's gone quiet again.
All
right, 120. Nice. Good lift. No messing around. That was a fantastic lift. That's right, Tina. Let's go, Sahani.
Yes, this is the PB attempt.
All right, Maddie now, 152.5. PB territory.
Bar is loaded for Maddie.
Here we go.
2.5 kilos. Let's go.
Yes! What a deadlift. Awesome lift.
Now we have Ronan, 172.5 kilos. That's 2 reds, a blue, 2.5, 1.25. After Ronan,
172.5 coming up next for Ronan.
this will be a PB attempt for Ronan.
Now, what got him into powerlifting was his brother. I definitely like when these become family
Bar is loaded for Ronan.
events.
Let's get behind the big pull.
Just a touch too heavy for Ronan. Unfortunately. But you know what? At least he went all out. All right, Blandon with a monstrous 190 kilos being loaded onto the bar. Now, he's been powerlifting for 2 years. 2 years for this moment. To put it out there for 190 kilos. It's been filmed for the internet. It's going to be on the internet forever.
Bar is loaded for play. This is a PB attempt.
190 kilos.
Next up, we have Paul, 200 kilos for PB attempt.
200 kilos for a PB attempt from Paul Harrington.
Then we'll finish the fight with Nettie and David.
This is what I want to see. 200. 200. Yeah, buddy. Let's go.
Bar is loaded for Paul. 2.
Yes, bit of smelling salts.
Let's go.
Yes! Nice, good lift.
And the ref, 3-1-1, good lift. Next up, we have Nettie, 207.5 kilos.
All right, Nettie.
PB 10.
207.5.
This is a national level deadlift.
That is absolutely massive.
You don't see many women pulling this on mother sculpts, I tell you that.
All yours, Natty. Let's finish strong.
Let's go.
She's got this, I believe. Believe. She's got the power.
Keep tight, pull fast off the floor.
Keep that tight. Let's go.
Keep it tight. Let's go.
Yours, Natty. You got this.
Yes! She could have wrapped that. Gee! That's what we're talking about.
Now, bench
Oh, man.
flight A, we have
My adrenaline's going.
210 kilos. That's 3 red, yellow, and a 2-point.
All right.
Then after this, we'll begin the first attempts at flight B with Logan, Richard, and Terry. Bar is loaded for David.
Here we go. David, 210 kilos. Yes! Nice and easy. That's it.
Easy stop from David.
Wow.
Now we'll begin
Woo.
the first attempts at flight B with
Oh, man.
125
All right, now we're on our second flight.
red plates.
My adrenaline is high. Woo. I don't know for you guys at home, but for me, this is. Oh man, I'm gonna sleep well tonight. I'm gonna have some good dreams. These lifters are wild. Just makes me happy. Thousands of hours in this room training.
Bar is loaded for Logan.
All right, here we go. Our second flight opener. Logan, 125.
Easy stuff there for Logan.
Nice.
That's a good lift. Up next we have Richard, 170 kilos. That is 2 red, a blue, and 2.5.
All right, Richard, 170.
Bar is loaded for Richard, 170 kilos.
170. Opting for the sumo stance.
Very fast there. I nearly missed that. I turned away for a second.
Good lift.
That's a good lift. Up next we have
All right,
Taryn.
Taryn now.
75 kilos. That is 3 red plates. After Taryn, we'll have
175.
Shannon, Nathan, and David. Bar is loaded for Taryn.
Here we go.
Long pull there from Taryn. That's a good lift.
Solid
Up
lift.
next we got Shannon, 185 kilos. That is 3 reds and a 5.
All right, Shannon now 185.
Bar is loaded for Shannon.
very calm on the bar. Yes!
That's a good lift. Up next we got Nathan, 190 kilos.
Mr. Nathan Smith, 190.
2.5. Bar is loaded for Nathan, 190 kilos.
190. Nice.
Easy stuff from Nathan.
Good opener.
3-1 lights, good lift. Next up we have David.
Mr. David Santos.
100 kilos. 3 reds, 5, 2.5, 1.25. Then we'll have Andrew, Marvin, and Apello.
192.5.
Bars loaded for David, 192.5.
Let's go. Nice.
Easy stuff there from David.
Solid lift.
Next up we have Andrew, 205 kilos. 3 reds and a yellow.
Andrew, 205. So we're talking about. Just cleaning the bar off. There's going to be a lot of chalk and talc on that bar. So the purpose of talcum powder on the front of the body is to reduce the friction on the deadlift.
That's a good lift.
For those watching at home.
Up next, Marvin.
All right.
210 kilos. That is 3 reds, a yellow, and a 2.5.
Marvin, 210 opener.
Bar is loaded for Marvin.
Nice. So for Marvin, he said he's been only powerlifting, well, properly coached for the last 2 months by Coach Josh from Pie Performance. So not bad for the last 2 months.
250 kilo opener for Apello.
Apello, 250 kilos. A quarter ton opener.
Bar is loaded for Apello. 250 kilos. Then you guys got this pull through today.
Easy work, Apello, easy work. That's it, buddy. That's it.
Yes. Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
3-1 lights, good lift.
All right. Wow. Wow. We're now on to our second attempts.
That's all that kind of work.
This is going so quick.
And we start second attempts with loading. 142.5 kilos. That is 2 reds,
Just,
5, 2.5.
yeah. Words. That just looks so easy. I feel like I've been doing something wrong in my life. All right.
Bar is loaded for Logan.
Logan, 142.5. Yes. That looked easy as. Put some weight on the bar, buddy. All right. Richard, 180.
The bar is loaded for Richard.
Here we go. Beautiful lift. Majestic.
That's a good lift. 3 white lights. Up next we have Terry. 190 kilos. That is 3 red, a 5, and a 2.5.
190.
Up to Terry. We will have
Taryn.
Nathan and David.
Loaded onto the bar. Just cleaning the bar off again. Every couple of lifters. Just has to be a quick wipe down. But on the third and final attempts, they clean every time. All right, here we go.
190 kilos.
Beautiful lift. Majestic.
Good lift. 3 white lines. Up next we got Shannon. 200 kilos. 3 reds, a 10, and a 2.5. Bar is loaded for Shannon.
Here we go. Just such a gentle approach to the bar. It's quite nice to see. Yes. Good lift.
3 white lines. Next up we have Nathan.
Mr. Nathan Smith.
3 reds, 10, and 2.5.
With the big 200 kilos. Yes, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Good lift, 2 white lights. All right. Mr. David Santos now, 205 kilos.
After David, we'll have Andrew, Marvin, and Appellate.
205 kilos. 205.
Bar is loaded for David, 205 kilos.
Beautiful lift.
That's a good lift. Up next, we have Andrew, 220 kilos. That's 3 red, a blue, and a 2.5.
220 kilograms. That's what we're talking about.
Good lift, 2 white lights. Up next, we have Marvin, 220 kilos, same weight.
All right, 220 kilos.
Bar is loaded for Marvin.
Back slaps are real. Let's do this. Oh, digging his belt. It's got the Dragon Ball Z. That's pretty cool, actually. Good lift.
Good lift, 3 white lights. Can Andrew please come to the tech desk?
275 kilos.
5 red plates.
275.
With Logan, Richard, and Terry.
This is that's a lot of weight.
$275 says here it's a PB attempt for a pellet. Bar is loaded. Let's go. Let's go.
Come on, Billy, let's go. Lock it in.
Let's go.
Hey! That's it! Yes!
Big ball for the pellet.
Yes! Yeah, buddy, that's what we're talking about.
Now we're on to our third attempt. Let's make each of those
Damn.
every single lifter. Starting with Logan, 160 kilos.
Woo!
2 red, yellow, and 2.5. This is a PB attempt.
Wow. 275 for a second.
With the coaches, friends, and family, after third attempts, we'll take a couple of minutes just to do some results. I think we're almost ready. Almost, yeah. So just stick with us for a minute. Bar is loaded with Paul Logan, third and final attempt. Let's make some noise. Come on, third and final attempts.
Last lifts of the day. Let's get this.
Raise it in.
Yes! Yes! Good stuff.
2 white lights, good lift.
All right, Richard now.
1 light for ramping. Up next, we have Richard, 190 kilos.
Richard, 190.
A 5 and a 2.5.
All right.
Bar is loaded for Richard. Let's make
Here we
some
go.
noise. Double. Get behind it.
190 kilos.
Raise it in. Big pull. Gets it down. And the rest
Yes.
stay. Good lift. 2 white lights.
All right, Taryn now.
Up next we have Terry on 205 kilos. 3 red and a yellow. After Terry, we will have Nathan, Shannon, and David.
Got family watching over in New Zealand.
Bar is loaded for Terry. Let's get behind it. Big pull. Awesome pull. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Here we go. Yes, yes, yes.
Down pull. And the left side.
Good lift. Nathan Smith.
Next we have Nathan, also 205 kilos. Bars loaded for Nathan.
Here we go. Yes! Beautiful lift. That was a good grind.
Kevin, this is why we don't film this when we're recording.
He got it. There we go.
Next we have Shannon, 212.5 kilos. 3 reds, the yellow, 2.5 and 1.25 for a PB and 10.
212.5.
Bar is loaded.
This is a PB.
Let's go.
Yes! That's it.
That's a good lift. 3 line lines. Up next we have David.
Alrighty.
220 kilos.
Woo.
3 reds, a blue, and 2.5.
Let's get your adrenaline going.
Marvin and Kelly to finish the day.
David Santos for 220 kilos. Man. Patience I have, the tension.
Bar is loaded for David.
Here we go.
220 kilos.
220.
Behind it.
Yes. All right.
Up next we have Andrew.
Andrew now.
27.5 kilos.
227.5.
1.25.
This is a PB. 7.5 kilo PB. Now he says here what got him into powerlifting was just for fun and to try something different. 227.5 kilos of fun.
Bars loaded for Andrew. Let's make some noise.
Here we go. Yes! Beautiful lift.
2 line lines. Quick lift. Up next we have Marvin.
Marvin.
227.5 kilos.
227.5.
Marvin going for a PB with this lift. Bar is loaded for Marvin. 227.5
This is it. Yes! That's it! That's a lift.
Good lift, 3 white lines. Now for a final lift of the day, a pillar.
That gets the adrenaline going.
Kilos. Raise 5 red plates, a 10 and a 2.5.
100
300 kilos.
kilos.
That's a ridiculous number. I can count my hand the number of people in through that competition.
300.
National level lifters too. That's you. No,
Oh man.
yes.
300.
This is the final lift of the day. Everybody make noise. Carry the cell and the flip. That's all jump behind the pedal. Want to hear lots of noise and noises.
Here we go.
Let's go.
This is going to be earth-shattering. 300 kilos. Your ancestors are going to know this. Let's go. Yes! Yes! Ah! What? 300.
Good stuff on the pedal.
That's incredible. He got it off the floor, just shy of lockout.
Stick around.
That's incredible.
Counting up all the scores and that. You do your
Pelu, an amazing lift. Unfortunately, just wasn't there. Wow. To everybody at home watching, that's it from us here today at Adonis Athletics Castle Hill. Thank you for watching Hercules of the Hills. Just, guys, absolutely amazing. I can't wait to go home, get ready to train. I'm inspired by everybody here today. Thank you again for watching at home. Thank you to everybody, our spotters, loaders. Thank you all to lifters and their families. Without you, this wouldn't be able to be done. Thank you, guys, and thank you.
There is no end.